introduce myself from my right.
Lapese James, fan Manchester United.
Thank you very much, Norman. I'm Felix Moniki, a Chelsea supporter.
So now, Arsenal. You are fans of Manchester United. You are a fan of Chelsea. Before the World Cup, you were saying I am a fan of Arsenal. You were saying that after the World Cup, Arsenal will flop. How are you feeling now? Arsenal is still on the top of the table.
I can say that Mr. Norman, Premier League has not come to an end.
How many games are remaining?
There are around 10 games that are remaining, and we don't hope that Arsenal will just continue to lead the table, because we have seen chances of other teams like Manchester United coming up very, very well after the World Cup, and also the likes of Man City, which are playing a very good football.
And you see Man City are very tough.
No.
Man City, they are very tough.
You know, Manchester City, the game they have been playing recently, they are just looking for Erling Haaland to score. How do you see the flopping of Manchester City? Because what if Haaland gets an injury?
But you see, one thing with Haaland, that player, I can say, is a player who knows what he's doing in the field. If he was to get injured, then he would have injured before World Cup. You see, the guy, he's a maestro.
But you know, nobody knows tomorrow. He can play a game. Oh, Felix, how do you say about Haaland? Because you know players come and get injured. Also, Rashford. You know, as a Manchester United fan, I know you are always clapping for Rashford for scoring goals. What if he gets an injury? If you mean you will be only depending with one player so that you can win?
No,
I cannot. I don't concur with you.
No, man. You see, all the games that have won have not been contributed by only Rashford. The other players that score. You've got Bruno, he can even finish outside the box. Rashford dribbles still inside the box. Bruno can finish it outside. You have this, at the same time, you've got wingers, the forward, the left and right wings. You've got very talented players. You see Anthony, what he does at the field. If he misses at the ankle, the far post, and the goalkeeper, by then he punishes goalkeepers. He really does it wonderful. And for Haaland, there's a substitution for him. Alvarez, I think you've seen Alvarez when he served. The guy is served and immediately scores. He scores. So for you, Arsenal, there is a Kiswahili proverb that goes, kutangulia si kufika, hujafika mwisho wa mwendo, ujue hivyo Mr. Norman. Itafika wakati ambao mechi 10 zimebakia, na ikiwa mechi 10, iwapo siku moja mtawaruhusu Man City, na get it from me Norman, iwapo siku moja mtawaruhusu Man City wakalie tebo juu, amtawapata. Or am I lying, Mr. Felix?
You're not lying, but when we come to these two players, especially Haaland and Rashford, when one of them can get injured, it can be a very major setback to the teams they are playing for. Especially when you look at Rashford, he has been having a very good season.
Yes.
But in case he gets injured right now,
Yes.
Manchester United will likely have to face a setback.
Yes, you can see
which
what
will be
Felix
very
is
hard
saying is all
to
true.
winning games.
It's all true. If you look at the past 10 goals that Manchester United have scored,
Actually, Rashford has been scoring the winners.
After the World Cup.
after the World Cup.
Yeah. It's after the World Cup.
But
I agree with you.
we don't want to know it's before the World Cup or
I agree
after
with
the
you.
World Cup,
I agree
because
with you.
all are counting goals. But let's talk about the last 10 games Manchester United have played. You can ask Felix, and Felix has also come up with the point that Manchester United have the goals because of Marcus Rashford. What if Marcus Rashford was never signed by Manchester United? You mean
Let me say this number. Let me say this number.
You are joking a lot.
Let me say this number. You're saying that Manchester have got the goals out of Rashford. Let me say something to you. One player can play in the team.
No,
If there were
if one player can play in a team, then
one player can
where will take the 10 players?
That's what I'm telling you. One player can play in the match. Let me say this: if there are no defenders, would Rashford play defense? He can't. They are all contributing.
But
at the same
Let
time,
me tell you something.
a player is concentrating on another player so that he cannot be passed a ball, so that he can't make a score. Then they give Rashford a chance. Do you get me?
It's very
One player cannot.
It's very unfortunate because
I agree with you. Rashford is a key player for Manchester.
As a Manchester United fan, you know, we know you the way you always keep making notes. As
Let me tell you.
when Marcus Rashford first came to Manchester United, he was playing as a goalkeeper. Right?
Let me tell you
He
something.
was a goalkeeper.
Let me give you a good example
give me.
of what happened to Chelsea
Yeah.
with Eden Hazard before he left for Real Madrid. This was one of the best EPL players we've ever had. And the following season after he went to Real Madrid, Chelsea faced lots and lots of struggles because I can remember we finished the league at number 6, number 7.
And not just that time. You are now finishing at the bottom.
Now, well, because you have just brought the discussion
Yeah.
about Chelsea,
Yeah. They must feel it.
Chelsea,
They must feel it. They must feel it.
Exactly.
You also. I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you.
Exactly.
I'm coming for you. And I promise you that if Man City.
Oh, so sad. Graham Potter came,
Yes.
but Chelsea are flopping.
Imagine Chelsea saying,
We need to give that guy time so that he can.
what time does he need? He has all the players. You see what? I even don't understand why. Because Potter is trying to use all the players. He's trying to use all the players. I don't know what's the problem with Chelsea. I think they will just need to reshuffle the whole team and come back. It was a mistake they doing out to change. That's what I can say.
Okay.
It was nice having this discussion with you. Next Saturday we'll be in the same and then we will start the topic with Arsenal. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for hosting us.
Welcome.